Here is the latest from K2 Radio News.
Natrona County Coroner James Whips has identified the victim of a shooting in Casper yesterday morning as 17-year-old resident Linnea Brown. The incident happened at 6800 Buckboard Road in Casper. An autopsy has been scheduled and next of kin have been notified. The investigation is ongoing and further information surrounding the circumstances of the death will be released by the Casper Police Department later this week. They say that at this time there's no known threat to the community. The involved parties were being interviewed by police yesterday and an arrest has been made in connection to the shooting and charges have been filed with the district attorney. The news team will be at the courthouse this afternoon to see if they make an initial appearance today. Yesterday, the City of Casper's council decided, for the most part, on the summer open container area, which will be the same as last year's unless Casper's newest brewery, Signet, decides to join. Signet Brewing is located in the Old Yellowstone district, but it will not be open until next month. City Manager Carter Napier said that last fall, the council was beginning to think maybe the program was a bust. He said folks weren't participating, and the council was spending city resources on a program that wasn't finding its wings. Since then, several businesses have expressed interest in hopping on the bandwagon to bring vibrancy and energy to the downtown area. Napier suggested council relax what he calls the burden the police department has endured to patrol the area. Even though it's something of a double-edged sword, if the program takes off and there are large throngs of people walking around with open containers, police presence will be necessary to keep the community safe and monitor for underage drinking. Council agreed to ease up on police presence for now and see what happens. Councilmember Kyle Gamroth added that the city should do more to foster a culture that benefits downtown events and supports downtown businesses.
I think it's really important, and so I would just love our city marketing department to really emphasize this is not just a tailgate party. Don't bring your own alcohol down here. Like, this is a thing to make the flow and streamlining of events easier. It's to add this economic impact in the area. And so I would just love to see us take some extra effort to really set and reinforce the kind of culture that we're looking to create down here and not let it, last year I did see some folks with coolers in the truck beds and walking around with cans of Bud Light and stuff. So I know there's at least some people not using the ordinance as it was intended. You're always going to have some outliers, but I just really want to push for a strong, do what we can to create a culture that we're trying to aim for and not be lax in that regard. So clear signage, clear messaging from the city, from the police department. I would just like to see us step up our effort a little bit in that regard.
Gamroth also expressed that extending the open container area to accommodate Signet Brewing might be opening a can of worms when they've been pressed before to include Frosties and declined. Yet Councilmember Gina Jensen argued that Frosties is not in the Old Yellowstone district. The program was created for downtown Casper. Further, Mayor Kathy echoed Jensen's safety concerns with people drinking and walking around near a five-way intersection. USA Gasoline in Casper, located across from the CY on Albertsons, reportedly closed in March. Today, tractors can be seen tearing up the ground in front of where the pumps used to be. The owner of the gas station chain, 7-Eleven Incorporated, did not return K2 Radio's calls for comment. The USA Gasoline in Casper is not the only one that's shut down in recent months. In fact, one in Cheyenne, also located across from Albertsons, closed last month as well. The chain has changed hands several times. It became a subsidiary of Tesoro Corporation in 2007, which was later named Endeavor and acquired by Marathon Petroleum in 2018. As of 2024, the remaining USA Gasoline locations are primarily in Southern California, where it is headquartered. Reporting in Casper, this is Colby Fedor. Be sure to download our free on-demand K2 Radio app.